Well, world of YouTube. Terrible sight here, and not surprised on this new decision from the judge. I'm not surprised. But all of a sudden, folks, there's been place of a gag order, meaning judge gags your mouth. You are not able to talk about anything about the case. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Once again, very disappointed in this whole thing. But to see how this case is going, and out of all the many years that I've watched cases unfold, cases just, being on Unsolved Mysteries or Dateline or, all kinds of cases. Me personally, in my lifetime, have never ever heard of a case being hush, hush, shut your mouth, don't say a damn thing. We have one piece of evidence, but yet no details. We want all this to just accuse a man of one bullet that could have been planted there. In my thoughts, theories, and ideas. But now this. Of course, the statement from the defense attorney said in a statement that he has nothing to hide. And 3 days later, that same judge issued a gag order, barring prosecutors, defense, the coroner, and family members, among others, from commenting on the case publicly. Publicity, or in the media in any form, including posting on social media. The order will remain until at least January 13th, when the next hearing on the case will be held. What? This is unbelievable, but I am not surprised. This is shocking, but I am not surprised. This whole case and pickup of the suspect, to me, has been a shenanigans, sham, ridiculous. I don't understand how anybody in their right mind would do anything like this in a case. Shut it down. When in previous cases, as many as I've seen, and I could keep on saying it over and over again, the brutality of a case, or the details of one's doing in that case, always being shown, seen, heard, described, descripted, shown. It's always there for people to realize what this person has done, to make you sit there and say, that's right. If he is guilty, lay that judgment law hammer down on the throne and make justice do its course. But in this case, oh, mother God, woo! I swear to God, some of them are going to burn in hell for their sins. This is very wrong. As said in an article, very unconstitutionalized. Civil rights have been taken away by a man. Still haven't heard anything. Excuse me. Oh no, I have heard something. the gun which one Alan owned. You know, someone told me to re-Google it, but I don't have to because I'll take their word for it. But supposedly, you are allowed to buy them guns, I guess. You are allowed, so... Go figure. A military ops friggin' pistol can be bought by a civilian. But I am not surprised at that either. A lot of things don't surprise me. You know, when stuff like this is said, happen, and is heard. But to see a gag order be put on a case, barring, oh man, I mean, this is just, you cannot put it in so many words, and you definitely cannot say too much about it. It's just mind-blowing how they're pulling this case off. How one's power can just shut stuff down and make everybody left dying in suspense. You gotta imagine the people that are... Once again, this is a case that reminds me of One Crazy Summer with John Cusack. In the very beginning, you got a guy listening to a radio trying to win a contest. And there he is, smoking all his cigarettes, putting them out, lighting up another one. The whole room's filled with them. Waiting for that suspense to occur when he wins that goddamn contest. Oh, yeah. I swear to God. And then he ends up, yeah, I got the answer. I got the winning. And poof, the line goes dead. Oh, sorry, next caller. Hello. So he dropped a bomb on the radio station. Oh, man. But that is a high, tense suspense. And I'm sure I can speak for everybody. Of everyone and what they feel in this case. So, I mean, I haven't got the time yet, but I am going to see what I can do to go back in old articles. Even though all these old articles, now that I'm searching, nothing's coming up. It's all new. So I can just imagine if stuff that has came up in the past will be erased. Because they got their man. They don't need these old articles no more. But that's why I do these. Because if it's there and I read it, all right, and I'm posting it, it can't get lost because I'm not deleting that shit. I mean, there's so much stuff that I have done in the past, not just on this case, a lot of cases, that I had something there and I didn't record it, and then I went back to look for it and I couldn't find it because it was deleted. Well, I'm sure I did a lot of stuff on this, and I hope I got what I think I want to have in the case, but, you know, everything in this case that has been said, done, and looked at, not just by me, but by other people too, in comments, mind you, about everybody saying they know damn well right who is the killer. You know, you got your Ron Logans. You got your, I can't even remember that guy's name that shot his girlfriend. Gertz, whatever. Piece of crap. You know, you got everything and everybody that goes down the line. And everybody that I could see, even on my comments, in my comment box, you're wrong, this is the guy. And a lot of people did say 100%. I don't like to know if anybody had done them comments, is watching my videos, and tell me what you think now, because you were so 100% sure that that other person was the suspect. I mean, how does this make you feel now? That a man has just been charged, and just like everybody else, I am 100% sure this is the man, and it wasn't even that person. Even your Anthony Snots, he's not the man. Even the guy before him, Mr. Artiste Drawer, should have took his damn friggin' self and done something with that. Whether he become a tattooist or selling art. No, he becomes a rapist, kidnapping girls. And right, them names a lot of these names are fading in my head because it's just sick to think that they're out there. Lucky thing they're all caught, but there's still 1,000 to 1,000,000 more to be caught. Still goes on every day, folks, and it's sick. But, like I said, everybody had their 100% suspect. Everybody's damned me to hell saying I'm wrong. But I was never wrong. I'm still not wrong today. Because I do not have a person of interest. Because why? Because everybody they keep arresting, everybody that's been in the investigation, just don't fall suit with me. Especially the new guy. I'm not putting 100% on nobody. Nor am I pointing fingers. All I know is this Bridge guy is a very, has a specific way of things. Looks a specific way. And if they can prove this in the height, in the clothing, just like Alan, what does he have in his wardrobe? You know, I have a wardrobe, I said in another video, hopefully I got it in, but if I didn't, you know, I got a certain wardrobe, and I'll never change it until the day I die. You know, I'm stuck in the 80s. I got a lot of 80s dressing that I like to do. Especially wearing cargo pants or concert shirts, which started off with military pants. And, you know, I always dressed up that way. That's my way, and I don't like to change it. Especially when I wear my flannels underneath the flannel shirt in the wintertime. Underneath my tees. 80s, all 80s. I don't like to leave the 80s because, right, nor the 70s. Because that's where I was brought up in. Life for back then was a lot easier in ways. Especially with me. Even though I had a rough life, but I got through it. But now I'm all gray. As you can see, and bald. Gotta keep that bald spot covered. 2011. Revealing my bald spot. Ah! But anyways, in all seriousness, I don't know. Keeping this case hush, hush, till the end. I don't believe this guy will get a fair trial. If they convict him just because of one bullet, and we do not find out if that bullet or any other bullet or weapon or anything was used in the murder, and we don't find this out, and they just lock him up and throw away the key. You know what? Someone just got away with the biggest sealed case is right. Sealed up the truth. And got away with it scot-free. Got away with it. And that will only prove the justice system is dead. And you want to know another thing? You want to know what this cases like this bring? Everybody thinks they can go around commit murder, and that's what's frickin' happening. Every day on the news, you hear about someone getting shot, robbed, raped. And why? Because the justice system is losing its hammer power on the throne. It's not giving the right awareness. So, everybody thinks they can get away with everything, especially when kids end up dead. And why? Because consequences are not met. Cases like this are being overseen and wrongfully prosecuted. It's getting sad out there, folks. One day, and I think it will happen, we're gonna be in the old friggin' Netherlands, wastelands of movies like Mad Max. You know, The Road Warrior. The Wastelands. We're gonna be living like Blade Runner. Always watching your back. I think we're gonna end up like this. I really honestly do. Because everybody's gonna start losing their mind. Everybody's gonna start, oh, they got away with it. Now I can get away with it. Oh boy. Fucking crazy. I don't know, folks. Is this the government's way of getting these girls, other family members did, their actions got them killed. You know, that was posted by someone else. And I'm just following what someone else said. That someone within one of these girls' families, members, was doing the wrong thing in life. And that's why they could have gotten killed. I'm still with my theory. The good guys, the bad guys, the good crew, the meth crew. I think up, gagged, ordered. Why? Because they don't want the real person to get in trouble because they did something to try and make it look like, excuse me, the bad crew, the meth crew did something. That's what I think. And with their little blooper goof up, they're charging everybody, catching everybody, throwing everybody out there. Even though they did have a hand in some of this catching. And maybe that's another thing. It ain't got nothing to do with drugs. It's got to do with this pornography ring. These little child molester rings out there. Someone goofed. Probably did their own child molesting channel trying to catch somebody and goofed. Real bad. I mean, it seems like a big thing out there in Indiana. So every time you turn around, child molester, molester. So, Jesus Christ. I wish there was a way to completely end this ring of child molesters is rape. They need to be executed so the rest of them can get an idea of what's going to happen if you keep doing that crap. That's what needs to be done. But the justice system fails that too. Because they got help. They're getting help, treatment. Put them in a town that there's no kids. You don't think they're not going to try? I don't care, man. Sick. Even that reverend or priest that's out in Ware, Mass. Or, I believe it's Ware. Out by that way in Western Mass. Got caught molesting. Sent them out to a town where not much children are at. How about put them on an island? And then you have something hunt them. Like Running Man. I love that movie, Running Man. Good old Arnie Schwarzenegger. And that's what I think should happen to child molesters. 100%. Sent into a death game. Them game movies, boy. That's what should be done. Fight for your life. But we know who's gonna win. Anyways, till that next video, what is your thoughts on this? And everybody that had their person of interest, how do you feel now? I would like to know. Not to bust your chops. I would just like to know. You had that person of interest set in your mind, but now it's all gone. And how do you think they are doing this case? Do you think they're doing it right? And do you really think this guy had something to do with it? I don't know. Till the next video, be safe, take care, always beware. Because I think Bridge Guy is still out there. Out.